doesn't get tricky because it's kind of like just do this, and that, and you don't have to write any codes or anything like that. That's the cool thing about it. And like I said earlier, when we did the virtual RAID configuration with 32K, it'll show up here as 4 terabytes without like the 2 hard drives, one up here, and then the 4 terabytes. That's what Mac OS X does. Just gathering information. Here we go, and here it is. And that's my RAID virtual configuration, OSXLion. I already had installed it, but I'll walk you through it. What you want to do is, once you clicked on your whatever configuration you want to have, either that you have the two, so you have my 1 terabyte here and my 4 terabyte here, I can make it into a different basically a RAID within an RAID, and you can have that. However, if your data, like if one of your hard drive fails, you pretty much screwed. In RAID 0 anyways, you're screwed. No matter what. But this is my previous Snow Leopard, so I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna install anything on it. I'm not gonna touch it. So what you want to do on your RAID configuration, or your single hard drive that you want to use, you want to make sure you click partition. You click one partition. And you're gonna click. You can either have Mac OS X extended journaled, or you can have the case sensitive. Make sure it's journaled too. I'm gonna choose the regular, and I'm gonna put OSXLion 4 terabytes. Also, you want to make sure you go to options. This is a must, so you make sure you go to options. Make sure it is on the GUID partition. So once you do that, click apply, click partition. That will take a moment here. Oh, looks like we have an error. Okay, well then, so if you already made your partition or whatever, I'm gonna click erase. Erase. So it's erasing the volume, whatnot. Okay, once it's done, you want to click this utility, quit this utility. It'll bring you to this page right here. So I'm going to click continue, and this is where you want to make sure you read through at least a little bit. You want to make sure you scroll to the bottom. There's some information about the RAID, and this is where you choose your partition. I'm going to use my choose my OSXLion. You want to click. This is where it gets tricky. You want to make sure you pay attention to this. Click customize. Bootloader, we're using Chameleon 2.1. Graphics enabler, I'm gonna leave it as is because it works. Ethernet built-in. Well, I'm gonna leave it as is for the moment. I'm gonna use the original Apple logo. What else? You leave this as is. Okay, so now this the drivers. This is where you want to make sure that you want to have this. You want to make sure you on your SATA drive or IDE. You want to make sure you have HCI SATA, or if you have a JCOM IDE. I only have the AHCI SATA for the moment, so I only need to click that. Sound. You want to make sure that you use your ALC8 and the very bottom one, the ALC892. You can find this on the OSX Wikipedia. Now we want to go to USB. You know, click 3.0. This you don't need to, because this is just in case you're having problems with your USB, which on the Sabertooth X58 you don't have any problems. Now this is just the hardware sensor, so I'm going to click the CPU temperature, the motherboard temperatures, and my ATI card temperature. And then we don't need that unless you're using a laptop. Again, that's just because you're using a desktop. Now we get down to the VGA cards. You have an ATI or whether you have an NVIDIA card. And okay, well, let's go to network, wired, and we are using the Realtek something. Remember how it was the 81 and whatever up. You want to make sure you choose that one. Do not worry about the rest of them here. And I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah. So let's just go through it, make sure that I didn't miss anything else. That's it, guys. So you just click OK and you click install, and that's gonna take a little bit because that's gonna completely erase everything and reinstall from the bottom up. Alright guys, so the computer just finished up installing. It's gonna auto restart. Now you want to make sure that you popped the CD out of the drive, because if not it's gonna go back into installing. So I'm just gonna do that right now. You guys can see. Take it out and there it is. You're gonna see the boot time in a second there. And then everything should boot up exactly as OS X should. No lags, no kernel panics or anything like that. Okay. Now you won't get the welcome screen though, and that's one of the things. And I don't think there's a welcome screen as far as I remember in OSXLion. I think Snow Leopard was the last one that had the welcome video. Well, what do you guys think? There we go. It's 1080p at the moment, and I'll show you once I've finished installing everything how exactly it looks. It looks awesome. Alright, so you just choose your language again, keyboard, and then this is where, if you have a Snow Leopard or if you had another Mac, even if you had another Mac, a legit Mac, and you want to transfer either your documents or your applications, you can. That's the cool thing about it. You want to make sure you clicked on from Time Machine or other disks. Continue, and here it is, my hard drive, remember my 1 terabyte hard drive, MacBook Blackhawk Pro. I'm gonna continue with that one, and I'm gonna click on the users, which I'm gonna click on my user. Oh, my user is already clicked. I don't want any, because it's a Hackintosh. We wanna make sure we clicked other files and folders to be disabled, same as settings. Just make sure you leave your applications folder, and we're gonna disable something in here as well. It's just calculating at the moment. Let me zoom in here a little bit for you guys to see. But pretty much all we have to do now is you want to make sure you click here, and we have our applications desktop. We want to make sure that all other files and everything else is disabled, because all these are just folders. They're not any settings or anything like that. And I have my application folders and my actual applications, which is about 36 gigs, and all of them are legit, except I have a CS5, I'm sorry. It's like a 15-day trial version, which I haven't even activated yet because I haven't used it. So yeah, and that's gonna take about, that will probably take about half an hour to 40 minutes. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so basically this is the result of the OSXLion installation. After I've basically got everything from my hard drive, which I had like about 1 terabyte, well, close to a terabyte. It took quite a while for it to copy everything into the new operating system, because I have a lot and because the old hardware was quite slow. So it's kind of quite a great improvement for me. It's actually pretty fast, even though they're 3 gigabits per second. And just to show you that this is OSXLion, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here. Let's see here. So if we go into, oops, sorry guys. If we go here into start the Apple about this Mac, and we go here, it says 10.7.2. We go 1 second here. We go more information. Where's my mouse? More information, and you get that one. So Mac Pro, supposedly the 2010 version, and let's see here. Oh, one of the things is after you install the operating system, make sure that you do wait until you have everything up and running before installing anything else. Don't restart before you install things that you want to install from a hard drive, if that's what you're looking for. If not, you can just go turn off your computer, and then once you restart, before you restart, just plug in your 6 gig or the rest of the RAM sticks and restart the computer, and you'll be prompt to input your information. Okay, that's pretty much it. And it did recognize my see, it even recognized my two displays. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to drop a line, and if you have comments, subscribe, and yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you guys hopefully soon.